one. I'm not always a creep, only when I drink, so maybe 96.6% of the time. Mordecai's Jim beaming it with PBR. Nice.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Don't leave, no! You're leveling as fast as you can. Just do the quest line and grab the side quests on your way. I flew to level 55 and then it slowed down a lot. Blair likes Jim better than Jack. Mordecai agrees. And Luke told me that Jack are better in Irish coffee. Sorry, I meant Blair. Probably loves his old fashions. Yes, he does. Okay, good. You guys were talking to yourselves. Good. Loop lurked. She's back, apparently. You're level 32? Yeah, you're getting there then. Am I caught up yet? Oh my gosh. How does Pumpkin do this? What do you want the fucking Prowler? Hmm? Hmm? Okay, I caught up. Holy cats. I've never lurked. What is this lie? You said you were lurking. You clicked the lurk redeem. Maybe on accident. If I get the wall, I would be ecstatic. See? Now you're lurking again. Pumpkin must be ADHDing all over the place. Like, I get just out of the corner of my eye, I can see the chat move the tiniest little bit. And I'm like, what are you saying? Getting FOMO or something. Oh, that was rough. I did not get an artifact. That's okay. Why am I a chicken, Prowler? Hmm? She has a dedicated screen for chat. Yeah, that could be. Hoofda. She got the biggest side screens, though? Yeah, I did notice that. She's got two mounted vertically instead of horizontally. Which would make chat a lot longer. So I just redid my desk, and that's what I originally planned on doing. Was mounting my smaller monitor vertically so I could see more of chat, but it looked funny, so I didn't do it. Looks like the inside of a Gundam. What a great description. Okay, I need to take a quick break, guys. Check on Booger. Keeps saying he's tired when he comes down here and then he runs away. That was rough. That took some time. I don't think the problem was me, but it could have been. I definitely was standing in the AoE. If I didn't say thanks again for the bits, Blair, I'm sorry. I think I did. The 69 bits, my favorite bits. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We got a drink too. Just a soda pop. Don't. Just a soda pop. Prowler, what'd you have at Chinese food? Chinese sounds amazing. Took Booger to, well, let's call it an Asian restaurant. They do Chinese food, and then they have sushi, and I think they've got like Thai too. It's so good. Love it there. It's getting spendy though. Burnt out on Souls, yeah. That's why I switched for a bit. I was like, how do I put this? After, you know, like the first, when I played Elden Ring and 1 and 2, Dark Souls 1 and 2, when I got to the ends, like, you put up a bunch of bullshit, you fight a boss, and you feel amazing. You're like, all the bullshit was worth it. I learned how the boss works. I killed it. Yay me. This was fun. By the time I got to 3, the bullshit wasn't worth the boss fights. Like, I wasn't getting that feeling after killing the bosses of being like, yeah, that was great. It was all worth it. I was just getting annoyed and more annoyed and more annoyed. So I was like, it's time to give it a break. So that's why I decided to start playing some New World on stream. I'll go back to them. I still love them. They're still my favorite games, but I just needed a little bit of time away. Did you try PoE 2, Blair? F1? Are you talking about Formula 1, Luke? If you do the back-to-back-to-back, yeah, and that's what I did. Like, I did Elden Ring, and then the DLC. I moved right on to 1 with all the DLCs, right on to 2 with all the DLCs, right into 3. So, I was just getting burned. You didn't care for it either, Blair? I'm not even going to try it. I've tried ARPGs, they're just not my style. Been playing them all as they come out. I wish I could have done that. That would have been great. And the new Elden Ring looks cool, but we'll see what it's like. It's going to be interesting. Feels like one of those games, if you have friends to play with, it's going to be fantastic. If you don't, it's just going to probably not be as fun. Did I even get anything good? I went through all that. Booger did not get put to bed, by the way. He wants to try to stay up. Yeah, I wish they could rotate the song. Or if I could spend time not in the town. So much for my organization. Now that's full. Oh, that's already full. Okay. It looks sick in a not cool way. You have to be 3 people. Night Raid? Is that what you're talking about, Luke? Yes. Is F1 good? If that's what you were saying yes to earlier. I need to find another racing game. Forza is just too unrealistic for me. It's fun, but it didn't grab me, unfortunately. Yes, it's a lot of fun. Keep saying I'm going to buy a wheel. So I want to do a sim setup. So we'll see. Still like to. We need a new Gran Turismo. Yes, that we do. Love GT. Monaco's Loop's favorite track. Monaco is a fantastic track. I also watch all of the practice before studios and shit. I'm invested. F1 is an amazing sport. And yes, it's a sport. I'm going to call it a sport, because that's what it is. I prefer the GT classes, though. Like the Rolex GT3. Never guess your favorite driver. Is it... I don't keep up on the races, unfortunately. Max Verstappen. GT6 came out, I was top 5 in the world with a GTR on a racing wheel. No shit. That's awesome. Is it Max? Was I right? First try? Or is it Lewis? I bet you it's Lewis. No, little baby. Hey, congrats, Whacked. You caught the Finizen. Yay! No. Isn't there a famous Finn? Older and more XP. I don't know, Loop. I don't know the drivers very well. Sorry. For a while I was number 2, but then I got way into Halo 3 and such. Damn. That's cool. Fernando Alonso. He's hot. Alonso. I don't know if I've read much about him. Also Saints? No, that one either. Sister was top 10 in Need for Speed Most Wanted for about a year. Are the new Need for Speeds any good? Because I loved Most Wanted. That game took some hours from me. You know him if you saw him. I love the racing game genre a while ago, honestly. Yeah, I did too. And I've been looking for a game to get me back into it. That's pretty much all I played as a kid. Until after high school. And then me and my buddies would get drunk and play Call of Duty and trash talk. That was fun. And then I kind of took a break from games until 3-4 years ago, I guess. Carlos Sainz and Alonso are good drivers, and that is the only reason. Mm-hmm, sure. Excuse me. Well, I needed to calm down a little bit after that last M1, so we're just going to gather some silkweed, and then I might queue up for OPR. It's not as intense. always smoked my sister in GoldenEye, but I'm Wave Racer. In Wave Racer, she's always smoked me. Wave Racer. I played a lot of, I can't remember the name of it. Sledstorm, I want to say, on PS1. You race snowmobiles. It had the Dragula song in it by Rob Zombie. Played a shit ton of that as a kid. Me and my dad. That was a lot of fun. What about George Russell? He's a cutie. Played COD and Modern Warfare 3 a lot, hence only use my loop nickname. What? What's the loop come from? I know what you meant, Mordecai. No worries. Fuck this phone again. He's a Tissimus? Ooh. Oh. George Russell? Sledstorm is cool. Excite Bike. I never played Excite Bike. Oh, there's a turkey. Burger knows what it means. Yeah, he does. Loop. Scope. Oh. Oh, I get it. That makes sense. You still don't know what it means. Well, Blair, you have a Tissaman, which is a nickname Loop and Pumpkin made for me one night. And Loop has a Tissamus. Think you could figure out the rest. Ah, I have short hair and Loop has longer hair. Gotcha. Yep. They like to call me short hair. Russell's crying all the time and also is a Tissimus. Yes, I also am Tissaman. Slender hands. Close. I show you guys my bitch mitts, but with nothing to compare them to, it wouldn't make any sense to you. Come here, Silkweed, where are ya? Toad pot. What the hell's a toad pot? Tissaman? There you go. Now do a kitty cat for Tissamus. I have a wide fret reach on guitar, but they're not very beefy. I tried playing guitar multiple times for, like, I put some time into it each time I tried. I could not make my fingers do what they needed to do. My left hand is useless. It's basically only good for holding on to things. That's it. Gotta go. Tissaman. $30-ish years in guitar now. Damn. Do you play in a band or do you just play for fun? You never get past the callus stage on guitar. Luckily, my hands are already pretty callous because I work on stuff. I'm a mechanic in my free time. I work with electronics as my job, so my fingers and hands and everything are already pretty boogered up. In a band, technically 2, really. What kind of music do you guys play? Death metal? I should have known, but I will give you a hint. He's in one of them screaming bands. They don't say shit, they just scream the whole time, right guys? I keyed. We just play that whole screamo music. You guys do original stuff or covers? Or Pika. Is it funny how older gen were like, blues, it's the devil's music. Boy, were they wrong. Yeah. Oh man, if my grandparents heard what I listen to now, whew, I think they'd probably shut it off and get out of the car at the same time. They'd be like, nope, nope, nope. You do originals? That's awesome. Vocals sound like a bullfrog in the microwave, and it's not far off. I'm picturing something very deep and throaty with a lot of pain and maybe some gurgliness. My grandparents would fill their depends. Also, incontinence is not a joke. That's awesome. Very gurgly. Ah, nice. That's part way there. Sounds awesome. I'm not going to call it a band. My friend liked to call it a band. But I played drums in our band for a few months before he moved. He made a few original songs and I just kind of beat on the drums. I meant it as a compliment. I was playing lo-fi Christmas music over the speakers of my parents and my mom said, "I'm so glad you've evolved from your angry music." How did you take that? I have not evolved. I can just read the room. Exactly. I can't get that. The vocalist composer stated that our music should sound like it's recorded on the moons of Saturn and transmitted back to Earth. Sounds like you nailed that on the head. That's awesome.